I'm EDUKADO by Sir Arnold Bryan Mercado, and this time, for grade 7, we're going to discuss another important topic. And this is all about set operations and the Venn diagram, or what we call the lesson 2. So ano nga ba ito? Tara na, pag-aralan natin ang operations pagdating sa sets. Objectives: at the end of this lesson, you should be able to, number 1, perform set operations like union, intersection, complement, and difference. At ang huli po ay ang paggamit ng Venn diagram to illustrate set operations. Now, let's learn about it. So, ano nga ba muna itong sinasabi nating Venn diagram? A Venn diagram is used to represent relationships between a collection of objects or sets. So, isang paraan yan para malaman ang relationships ng mga koleksyon ng iba't ibang bagay or sets. As shown, a Venn diagram usually has a rectangle with circles inside. The rectangle represents the universal set, and the circles inside represent the different subsets in the universal set. The letter name of the set is written beside it. Ito po yung sample ng Venn diagram natin. Ayan. So, ito pong Venn diagram, ito po yung sinasabi nating universal sets. Ayan. At itong mga circle naman to ay ang mga subset. So, meron tayong subset A, meron tayong subset B. Ayan po yun. So, in the illustration, the universal set contains natural numbers from 1 up to 10. Balikan natin. So, meron tayong 1, meron tayong 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, tama naman po. So, pag sinulat natin, ang universal set ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So, yung set A naman niya ay, may bracket po yan, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Balikan natin sa diagram. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Kasi ito po yung set A, yung bilog na yan. Yung set B naman ay 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Balikan natin. So, ito po yung B. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yun nga naman po. Tama naman din. Notice that number 2 and number 4 are outside the circles that represents sets A and B. This means that both numbers are not elements of either A or B. Balikan natin. Yung po yung number 2, yan po yung number 4. So, they don't belong to any set inside set A or set B. Now, there are 4 basic set operations that are best understood using Venn diagrams. These are what we call union, intersection, complement, and difference. Isa-isahin po natin sila. So, ito muna yung set operations natin. Given 2 sets A and B. Then, union, ito po, A, union, B, is the set that contains all the elements in either A or B. Ito po yung sample na A. Ito po yung ano nyo na. Pag sinabi natin union, yung set A at set B, lahat ng elements nila ay meron sa A at B. Yun po yung una. Now, let's go with intersection. Ito naman po yung symbol ng intersection. Baliktad na U. A intersection B is the set that contains all common elements between sets A and B. So, ang titingnan po natin dyan, ano yung magkatulad sila? So, dito po tayo titingin sa gitna. Yan. Ito po yung intersection ng set A at set B. So, halimbawa, meron akong 1, 2, 3, 4, tapos 5, 6. So, magkatulad nila ay yung 5 at yung 6. That's the intersection. Sa complement naman, ito yung symbol naman ng complement. A complement is the set that contains all elements in a universal set that are not in set A. Ayan po. So, itong set A, complement daw siya ng lahat ng elements dito sa loob ng universal set that are not set in set A. Then, ito naman pong difference. Ito po yung symbol niya. Ayan. Set A is the difference of set B. Ayan. Is the set that contains all elements of A that are not in B. Ito naman po yun. Ayan. Yan lang na portion na yan. Consider, ito mga examples para higit natin maintindihan. Consider the Venn diagram from the previous slides. Meron tayo ulit na set A, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Set B, meron tayong 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At meron tayong 2 and 4 sa labas. So, isa-isayin natin. Ito yung A union B. Set A is a union of set B. Tingnan po natin na ang sagot po dyan ay 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sir, paano po naging ganyan ang values ng set A union B? Kasi nga po, sila po yung lahat ng numbers sa loob ng bilog natin. So, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, that's the union. Alright? Ito po yung kasunod. Find A intersection B. So, ano ba yung intersection nila? Ano yung nagkatagpo silang dalawa? So, minsan, titignan natin talaga, nakakalito siya, pero ito po yun. A intersection B is equal to 7, 9. Kasi ito lang naman yung nagkaduktong sila at nagkasalubong. Next, A complement. So, ano ba itong A complement na to? Ito po yun. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, ibig sabihin po, pag sinabi natin A complement, ito po yung complement or katapat ng A. Ito po siya. Yung portion na yan, 6, 8, 10. Then, itong nasa labas. So, bakit hindi kasama yung 7, 9? Kasi yan nga po yung intersection. So, ano bang katapat ng 1, 5, and 3? 6, 8, 10. Di ba po? Then, yung 2 and 4. So, wag po mali dito sa complement. Then, ito naman yung difference of set A and set B. Ang magiging sagot po dyan ay 1, 3, 5. Bakit po? Kasi po, ulitin natin ha, ano ang katapat na numbers ng 1, 3, and 5 sa kabila? 6, 8, 10. So, dito pa lang sa operation natin, find the difference of A minus B. So, dito, consider natin si B. Si B muna titignan natin. So, 6, 8, 10, anong katapat niya? 5, 1, 3, or 1, 3, 5. So, yun ang ilalagay natin. Kung nakalagay naman dito ay B minus A, so, babalik na rin natin. Ang magiging sagot ko dyan, ano yung katapat ng 1, 3, and 5? 6, 8, 10. So, dapat yan, B complement is equal to 6, 8, 10. So, let's try it. So, paano ba to? Let's try to illustrate the given sets A and B using a Venn diagram and perform the following operations. Ito po. A is equal to set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and B is equal to negative 6, negative 4, negative 2. Ang mga gagawin natin, A union B, A intersection B, B complement, then A minus B. So, ito po. Yan po yung values niya. Di ba po, nabigay natin na yung A, yung set A ay 1, 2, and 3. So, 1, 2, and 3. Then yung B, negative 6, negative 4, negative 2. Ayan po yun. So, hanapin natin si union A, union B. So, simple lang naman yan eh. Siyempre, yung pinagsama-samang numbers inside the circles, di ba? So, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, then meron tayong negative 2, negative 4, negative 6. Pwede na naman po magkabalik-baliktad yan. Pero kasi pag sinunod natin, ano ba yung tamang sequence? Siyempre, from lowest to highest. So, unahin natin si negative 6 kasi nga siya yung pinaka-maliit na values. Negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, followed by 1, 2, and 3. So, ito naman yung intersection ng A intersection B. Ito po, ano kaya yung nagkasalubong sila? Meron ba? Wala po. So, lalabas dyan ay no, none. Di ba po? Or 0, slash, or bracket. Walang laman yung bracket. So, let's go with B complement. Ayan, yung B complement na yan. Di ba po? Pag hinanap yung B complement, tingnan po yung kabilang side B. Ito po, negative 2, negative 4, negative 6. So, ano ba yung mga katapat niyang numbers? Siyempre, titingin tayo kay A. So, anong laman? 1, 2, and 3. So, ilalagay ko 1, 2, and 3. Gaya pa rin ng dati, in sequence or naka-lowest to highest. So, ito naman yung isa. Yung A minus B. So, ano ba yung katapat ng B? So, meron tayong negative 2, negative 4, negative 6. Ano yung katapat niya? Ito po. 1, 2, and 3. So, ito yung sagot. 1, 2, 3. Laging tatandaan kapag hinahanap yung difference ng A minus B, ang lagi natin titinan ay yung pangalawa. Para makuha natin yung sagot. Some tips for all of us. Venn diagrams are especially helpful when dealing with 3 or more sets. The elements of a set are unique. When one element is repeated, there is no need to rewrite the element in the set. Example, ito po, tinan po natin to. Meron tayong 5, 7, 9, 2, 5, 7, 9. So, may mga nauulit na. Pag mga ganyan po, no need to rewrite the elements in the set. Tama na yung isang beses lang natin silang sinulat. Another key point, a Venn diagram is used to represent relationships between a collection of objects or sets. And another, meron lagi tayong sets A and B at meron tayong 4 basic set operations that we can perform. Meron tayong union. A, union B, is a set that contains all the elements in either A or B. Meron tayong intersection. Ito yung symbol niya. A intersection B is the set that contains all common elements between sets A and B. Meron din tayong complement. Isang sample po natin ang A complement is the set that contains all elements in the universal set that are not in set A. So, kung B complement yan, elements which are not in set B. Then, difference, A minus B is the set that contains all the elements of A that are not in A. So, meron tayong ilang questions dito. Try nating sagutan. Try nyo pong sagutan. So, what do you call the illustration used to represent the relationship between sets? Select your answer. Circle graph, Venn diagram, pie chart, or circle diagram? So, ano sa tingin nyo po? So, ang tamang sagot mo ay, mabalik natin dito. The answer is, syempre, Venn diagram. Question number 2. Which of the following represents the intersection of two sets? So, saan po dyan? Ito bang A, B, C, D? So, saan ba yung intersection dyan? Syempre, ito pong pangatlong picture. Which of the following is the symbol for set complement? So, ano sa tingin natin? Ito bang A, B, C, or D? Syempre, the answer is letter D. Question number 4. Given the following Venn diagram, what is A union B? So, anong dito? So, di ba pag union lahat ng numbers sa loob ng circle. So, meron tayong 1, 3, 5, 6, 2, and 4. So, ito po yun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Letter D. Question number 5. Given the following Venn diagram, what is B minus A? So, ano po dyan? Titignan po natin yung katapat niya. Di ba po? So, ano sa tingin niyo yung tamang sagot? So, meron tayong 1, 3, 5, 6. So, that's the difference. Then, another. Given the following Venn diagram, what is B complement? So, yung hindi kasama sa kanyang set. Di ba po? So, A, B, C, or D. Hanapin po natin yung tamang sagot dyan. Alright. Then another, question number 7. The students of a grade 7 class were grouped under sets S, T, and B. So, what is B intersection of T? Ito yung sinasabi natin 3 sets. So, saan sila nagkatagpo-tagpo na tatlo? So, dito po. Yan natin circle, another circle, then another circle. So, saan sila nagkatagpo-tatlo? So, kay Drew, Jade, at Cassie. Drew, Jade. So, wala tayong sagot dito. Sorry, it's Drew and Jade. Drew and Jade. Ayan. So, ito pang isang example. If A is equal to 13579 and B is equal to 2357, ano ang kanilang union? So, yung sagot na 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. So, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. Letter B. Hindi na po ito. Kasi no need to rewrite again. So, if P is the set of full numbers less than 6, Q is the set of even numbers greater than 3 but less than 9, and R is the set of positive factors of 6, then what is P intersection of Q and union of R? So, select lang natin yung sagot natin dyan. Subukan po natin siyang sagutan. So, A, B, C, or D. And, ito po yung huling example natin. Using the Venn diagram, what is the set of S intersection T union of B? Ayan po. So, select your answer lang. So, that's all for today. Sana po naintindihan natin yung topics about sets and its operation.